Yo, what's up, guys? So I just thought of a really cool analogy to explain sovereignty and basically becoming the author of your reality. So sovereignty is all about understanding that we're always shifting between different frequencies and different realities based on our assumptions and the actual energy output of what we're tuning into. A good example would be TV. Imagine back in the day when you used to watch cable, unless you still watch cable. You're getting your remote, you're flipping through the guide trying to decide what channel to watch, right? On one channel, let's just say Disney Channel's on another there's a really wholesome animated movie, and on another there's NCIS or something kind of dark, and depending on what channel you choose to tune into, it kind of tells you what kind of person you are and what frequencies you are tuning in on an internal level, that you want to be tuning into. And how when you watch, if you watch NCIS or something kind of dark, you kind of feel dark after, you feel in the Twilight Zone after you're done watching. Whereas if you watch a really wholesome old Disney animation, you feel really heart-centered and your heart chakra's open. In the same way that we have the power to choose what channel we watch on cable TV, the same applies to your life. It's the same exact thing. What you tune into, whether it's on TikTok, YouTube, and your overall beliefs, spiritual beliefs, religious beliefs, political, all of that is a choice. You have the remote. You are the tuner. Sovereignty is about reminding the self that we are the remote. We are the tuner and we can change the channel. So you can change how you see yourself and your personality, and that is how you shift real life realities. That's how you change channels. We're already doing it. Everyone is literally shifting billions of times per second, whether they know it or not. It's just how much are they changing on a frequency scale and on a belief assumption level. Literally, your reality is a frequency, the output, the actual speed of sound waves. And it's also your internal beliefs and assumptions. What do you choose to align to? Because they all exist, If you believe in the Christian God, you're essentially taking the remote and tuning yourself into a version of your body that's on an Earth universe, whatever, that is on the God channel. You're now on the Christian channel of reality. If you believe that it's real and you know that it's real, you turn the channel to the version of yourself that's in that universe where it probably is real because your assumptions are real. It's what dictates reality. Whereas if you decide, no, I'm Buddhist all of a sudden, you take the remote and you tune in to the channel version of yourself that's now on a different, nearly identical Earth where that's real. If you believe that the Christian God is just a basically multi-dimensional trickster cult leader, now that you're a Buddhist, then it will be, because you are not in that channel over here anymore. You're on a different station, right? You're on a different station that has a freaking wall up. Even though your surroundings look the same, you're on the same Earth, you're not. That's how our beliefs and assumptions work. That's how manifestation works. That's why people can be Like they write affirmations and they're like, I am going to be rich. I am going to be a millionaire by 2026. And they say, I will be, I am. They're basically taking the remote and doing everything in their power to shift into the channel station where they become rich by that time, you know? So this literally works with everything. You choose what the afterlife is. It's not just physical stuff. It's not just earth. It's literally what is heaven, what is God, who is God. Because I'll tell you this, it all exists. There's not just infinite earths, my friends. There are infinite afterlives. Meaning there are infinite heavens with a positive Elohim God being that's genuinely positive. Basically like a positive Christian Catholic system. And there's also ones that are negative, that are like literally just fear-based, higher 5D manipulation, trickster being. Like the Christian Catholic God is literally a multi-dimensional trickster being. In some of the heavens, it's actually the same being playing the devil. Like there are actual Christian Catholic TV stations of existence, if you will, where the being that you think is God is actually the devil too. It's the same mother effer playing both, because it's a trickster being and he wants you to be in his heaven so that he can basically amnesia your soul and soul trap you to where you're stuck in like an amnesia blissed out state while they're slurping your light like the movie The Matrix, or to just trick your soul into forgetting so that you can be reincarnated again, and they can put you in a baby vessel here again so that you're trapped here and you get siphoned. But there's also a positive Elohim heaven where, you know, the God being in that heaven and the devil are two different beings, and it's the typical story that you would know it as. And, you know, I'm connected to archangels from that. You know, I literally am Archangel Barakiel. Like, I literally come from positive Elohim structures where, like, the whole Christian Catholic structure exists. But that's only one station, if you will. Like, if I were to view myself like the TV guide itself, because I am, on one channel, I'm Archangel Barakiel, and it's very real, but I'm more than that, because I am a soul. I am a sovereign soul that is a part of many different channels of existence, of source, of infinite universes. So in one universe, I might be Barakiel. In another, I'm Celestial Lucifer, where I am literally like the galactic rebel that like fights the bad Orions and like galactic councils that are caught up in old false stuff. Like basically like an Anakin figure, kinda. But like not really. But I was good, you know? But like over here on this channel where I was Barakiel, the Lucifer there is a completely different being, a completely different soul. Like this is how the multiverse works. This is how reality shifting works. This is why the law of assumption is real. Like, to all of you watching this, go and research the law of assumption and look into Neville Goddard if you haven't seen this. That'll help put this into more perspective. I'm just diving deeper than most people do with all this, from a grand existence source level. You got to think bigger. And if you can comprehend this and then you're on that, then that tells you that your soul is a very ancient, bigger soul. And if this resonates with you, that's why this reality can be so dense sometimes, because we've had to shrink ourselves a lot to be here. So it's time we expand and get back into who we really are, the author, the creator, God.